mate. How you doing?
G'day, Args. That is a statement moustache you are rocking today.
Well, I'm channeling my inner Merv Hughes with that one.
I like it. It looks good.
Famous Australian cricketer.
Yep, I remember it well.
Yes. Famous for downing 20 cans of beer on one flight between London and Sydney, if I remember correctly.
Is that right? I thought he was a cricketer, but there we go.
Oh, no, he is a cricketer, but that was the days when cricketers did that kind of thing on a flight.
Yeah. Good old days.
Welcome back.
Yeah, no, really nice response to the first episode. Lots of positive comments, which is great.
Yeah, certainly was, including some suggestions around what we're going to do as a bit of a challenge, and I think we've come up with something.
Yeah, we have. We had a couple of suggestions which we've kind of merged together. ARX suggested we set up a station, get some sheep out here, as many as we probably can. Use the wool and the cotton, because we're going to plant some cotton here as well, to make merch, which Grenade Racer had suggested we should do. So, nice suggestions, those, and a little bit different, which is nice. So we'll give those a go.
Yeah, so we don't only need the productions, we're going to need the spinnery to make the fabric and then the tailor shop to make the merchandise. And so that's a couple of things we need to build up to buying because we don't own those. So we need to get some crops in the ground and earn some money.
That's right, and this is where this map actually comes in handy, doesn't it? Because the crop calendar allows us to double crop. Cotton is out of sync with the rest of the crops, so we can make money and make cotton at the same time.
That's the plan. Well, fingers crossed it works that way anyhow. We will find out.
We'll see.
Find out. Yeah. But the other suggestion we had with merch, and when we talk merch, we're not just talking clothing. We might use the wardrobe mod and actually come up with some ideas and go through a little bit of a design process over the course of the next few episodes.
That's right, yeah, and that's not just going to be us making decisions there. I think we might push that out to the viewers as well to help us make decisions on what we design.
Yeah. So any ideas or suggestions you have on what sort of in-game merch using the wardrobe mod you might like to see, leave us a comment and let us know.
That's right, yeah, very good. So, anyway, back to the present. What's the plan today, Ox?
Yes. Well, you'll be pleased to know there's a pressure washer over on the corner of the shed now, so there won't be any complaints about not keeping equipment clean.
I feel so much better.
Good. But apart from that, should we go get it dirty first? I think we've got that one field over yonder that we'll plough, that line worked into, but I think we want to get some crops in the ground and start on these fields and get them all sort of growing. So I think canola might be the best bet when we were looking at the growth calendar and trying to get that double cropping. We can hopefully get some canola planted, harvested before we need to plant the cotton.
That's right, yeah, and hopefully that'll give us a little bit of a float in the bank as well.
Yep, should be good. And then we can look at what we do in the other parts of the fields that we own and put something else in over there. That's
right. All right, so I guess it's the big seeders over there, isn't it?
Yeah, you're going to pull those out with the challenges and go and get them all set up. We could use the truck. We've got the hopper on the back of the truck, the seed tender, so we could maybe pull that out to try and get some of the product in. Might be a little bit easier.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we'll go and do that. I might go and set this John Deere up and see if we can get it ploughing in that other field and working around those power lines.
All right, well, I'll drag these seeders out and get them all prepped.
All right, sounds good. Let's get to it.
Nice one. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. We are back here on Aussie Farms from Hox 23, and we are going to, dig out these two seeders, the big seeders we looked at last week. We're actually going to use them in anger this week. Now, Ark said they're in slightly the wrong combination at the moment, so we might flip those about and get those sorted. But for now, we'll jump in here, we'll get in the Challenger, we'll fire it up, and we'll get over there. In the meantime, we are going to put a worker on that third field. He's going to be doing the ploughing in that third field that we didn't get to last week. And hopefully by the time he's done, we can dive in and start planting in there as well. So here we are. This is the Horwood Bagshaw toolbar at the front. Now, the other Horwood Bagshaw piece is on the other bit of kit, like I said, so we'll pull this out into the open. We may flip these over, as Arg suggested in the last episode, but let's get over there and see what's what for now. These fields are quite big, but I think with this big equipment, it's not going to take us too long to get sorted. So there's quite a bit of space here. I should be able to get the auger out and get things loaded. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to come back. There we go. There's quite a delay there, and unhitching that. We'll pull the other one out as well. I'm probably just going to leave them actually. I was going to switch them over, but to be honest, we'll just go as we are. Just for ease and speed. So, let's grab this one. The length of the tow bar on this is massive. Right, I'll leave that there now. We'll go and get this second Challenger and get that hooked up. So, when Argsy's finished getting organised and getting the worker sorted, he'll be able to jump straight in and we can head off. Right, we're going to grab the seed tender as well. We're going to make it easy to load things up. Let's get seed in it first. And then we'll come back and get fertilizer.
Args at FSG.
Go ahead, Args.
I think that's only a lime buy point. We might have to head down into town to get this filled up with some seed.
Ah, I thought it was a buy all, or else.
I did as well, and then I was just thinking about it from and had a look on the map, so...
Alright.
Might be a trip down into town.
I'll go for a stroll.
Alright, have fun.
Well, there we go. I thought that was a buy all point. So, let's find out where the seed buy point is. Right, we're heading out of the farm here, and I think we just hang a right at the end. And up to the town. He says confidently. There's the road, though. That's a good sign. Right, we're heading into town now. It's not too far to go. You can see the irrigation ditches in some of these fields as well here. I'm going to slow down here. There's Args. What's he up to? What are you doing here?
Gonna go get some fertilizer.
Oh, good call. I was gonna. This has got split hoppers, so I was gonna see if I could.
I think it only fills one.
Unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, it's the big old trailer pack takes both, but that one only takes one.
Ah, got you. All right.
And these have got a grain door on the back, so I'm hoping that it's going to tip into the augers on the air carts. Okay.
Yeah, good call. Right, I'll get the seed then. Nice.
Yep, sounds good.
That looks good to me. There we go. We're going to have to watch the money as well, because we don't have masses. We really need to start making some cash pretty quick. Right, there we go. That was nearly half our money, and we're only 70% full, so obviously it's planting season, so we'll get through this relatively quickly, I think. But don't want to spend too much and have loads sitting around and no money. Might end up having to take a loan out, and we don't want to do that. Right, we're off the main road. There's the farm just ahead. Let's see if we can get these loaded up and ready. And then Args can jump in straight away when he comes back with the fertilizer. There we go, temperamental trigger point, but it looks like we're going now. And that is full. And it took about half of it, so how about that for guesswork?
Amazing guesswork.
Shut up. I have pushed to talk on and my my button stuck down, so it was on.
I know, I've listened to you for ages. I was waiting for the right time to just interrupt. Right, this one is full and ready. The second one, we're having a little bit of a problem loading with the triggers. So, Args, we've unloaded the seed from the auger wagon, and we're going to try and load it by hand and see how we get on. Right, seed tender is away. We are there or thereabouts now. We all set now, Args? Yeah, I think so. Temperamental augers and triggers, but I think we've got some fertilizer and seed in both of the air carts.
Yeah, a bit frustrating, but we're there now, aren't we? So, hopefully.
Well, yeah, it is. It is. Might have a bit of a play around a little bit later when we've got a little bit more time and see if I can figure those out for next time. But let's go and get seeding, I reckon. What do you think?
Yep, let's, and we're definitely going for canola.
Canola, yep, canola on both these fields. I think they're small enough that we'll work in separate fields. I think we'll trip over each other with these big bits of kit.
I think you're right. All right, sounds good. Let's get on with it then.
Let's keep going. Yeah, let's do it.
Catch you in a bit. Right, let's jump in and push on. In the bullet. 7,000 litres of both fertilizer and seed. Let's just change our seed now. The old classic of not doing that and putting the wrong stuff in. But we've dodged that. Bullet in the bullet. Right, okay. Stop talking in riddles, FSG. Let's get our heads down and let's get this canola in the ground. This is a nice model, actually. Look at that. Look at all the hoses and stuff on that. Very nice. Nice realistic speed animation as well, with the hydraulics kicking in. Love it. Oh, it's wide this as well. I like it. I like it a lot. Right. We'll just do this little headland here, and then when we go onto the up and downs, we'll switch the GPS on. So let's get lined up so we're not missing any of the field. And we'll turn things on. That sounds promising. That's a nice noise when that happens. Lower everything down. But we're down now. Oh, that looks very promising. Happy days. And we're moving at 10 miles an hour as well. But we're going to get through this relatively quickly, I think. Quite excited. Right, we'll see you in a bit. Right, we are done here. I'm just going to tidy up this tiny bit in the corner here, which I couldn't get on the turn. We've run around and covered all the other little patches we missed on the turns and things like that on the end rows, so we are done here. We've beaten Args pretty soundly, to be honest. He's got a few rows left up there. So, I think we'll get this all folded up and then maybe check with Args as to what he wants to do next. Right, we're just unfolding this here. You can see the worker's done not a bad job, but there are a few patches that need sorting, so I'll tidy those up quickly while we're waiting for Args to finish. That shouldn't take us too long. And then we're probably going to use this 8R on one of the lime spreaders, actually, and we'll leave one of the challenges. We might put the worker in this field to plant as well, so let's just tidy this up quickly, and then we'll have a chat with Args. Right, there we go. We have got almost all of those, but he actually did a terrible job. We're not going to hire him again. Appalling. There's one little bit left in the corner here to do, and then we are done. But yeah, that took a bit longer than expected. Right, let's grab this bit here, and then we will go and have a word with Args. Well, other than your air cart challenges, we got through those pretty quick.
Yeah, no, we did. Nice to get that first crop into the ground, but we certainly chewed through the money doing it.
Yeah, it's expensive, isn't it?
I think we might just have a loan required just to keep our crops being planted.
Yeah, that's a bit of a worry, but like you said, once we're into the swing of it, we'll start making some money back.
That's true. Very true. Very true. Right, so I think we're going to jump in a couple of the 8Rs and take the lime spreaders over to a couple of the remote fields and get those just done as a last little task for today.
Yep, no, that sounds like a good idea. We'll get the auger truck down with us as well, and then we've got supplies with us.
That's right. Do you want to head to the ones up in town or the ones down the bottom?
Oh, well, let me have a look at the map.
So there's 14 and 15 up the top, or 6, 7, 8 down the bottom.
Have we got the 2 in town?
Yeah, sounds good.
We've got field 1 as well, actually, sitting in the middle there that's doing nothing as well.
We do.
Let's do the ones in town.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. Well, I'll fill up the truck and I'll send that up there, and then we'll get both the tractors ready.
Yep, sounds good.
So we need to unload the seed out of this, so we can fill it with lime, because that will be our mobile supply point. So what I'll do, I'll reverse this just into here, and I'll unload the stuff onto the floor. There we go. Easily done. And load that back up as and when we need it as well. So now we'll head round to the lime point here. Then I can send this up on auto drive and we'll get the 2 tractors running up there once we're filled up here. There we go, filling up with lime now. We'll also fill up both the spreaders as well before we go. Right, he is full. So I'm going to click the button here and send him off. Hopefully he's not going to clash into anything. And we'll see him at field 15. Right, in the tractor now, we've still got 63% left in here. So we'll just top that right up. And we'll head on our merry way too. We'll see you up there. FSG to Args, even?
Go ahead, GSFGSF, whatever you are.
I sent the truck to field 15. I see he's still doing laps of the yard, but I sent him to field 15.
Yes, yeah, I was just looking at that because the auto drive course was created without knowing that liquid fertilizer tank was going to be there.
Ah, right.
I'm sure it'll find its way down there. Anyhow, let's follow it. We'll head on down.
Sounds good.
Well, look at the truck. It's stuck up on some traffic. Some good old Australian driving for you, FSG. Bet you don't see that in the UK.
Look at that, though. He didn't give up, did he?
No, he didn't. Power of a Kenworth.
1,000 horsepower, get you out of any problems.
It will, it will. And look, the traffic didn't complain. No road rage or anything. And there's a truck crossing sign here, so they should have expected it.
Exactly. It's entirely not his fault.
No, that's right. Alright, well hopefully by the time we've done this field he might have found where he's meant to be.
Right, we're here, we're loaded up, we're going to run this one quickly. This is a relatively small field, this one, the big one's just over there. But obviously with the wide spread of the lime spreaders, it shouldn't take us too long. I'm going to drive this one manually, I think, just because of the shape of the field. Feels a bit unnecessary having a GPS course, and we can fill in any of the gaps that we miss. So let's get them folded and let's get started. Just popping up the mini-map there so we can have a look at the precision data and what we need to put on here. So it's a bit light here, we shouldn't need a refill straight away. Things looking good. Alright, we'll push on. Right, we've started on the second field. Args is just there with me. We've set up GPS now to make things a little bit easier because it's a bigger field, this one. And there's our supply truck if we need it as well, so I'm not sure if we will. The rate we're going at 58% still, we will. If I'm being honest, we will need to fill up, but it's going pretty well. Well, that was all that was left in the tank after Argsy had filled up, so I think I might just be able to finish this row I was on. I might have to leave the rest to him. If we're completely out, we might have to send the truck home again, but I'm kind of hoping we might be able to do it. Let's see how far we get with this. There's your answer. Not very far. 2% left. Although actually, the refill point is just over here, so I might go and get it from there. FSG to Args.
Go ahead, mate.
How much have you got left?
64%.
Oh, you think you'll finish? You think you'll get it all done?
I should do. How many passes are there where you are?
It's starting to narrow down here, actually, because we've done 2 headlands. Yeah, there's probably 2 passes, if that.
Yeah, I should do. It took about 15% to get across one of the long runs before, so.
Oh, right, I was just thinking I could go and fill up the actual lime sell points just over there, but it sounds like I don't need to.
Nah, I think you'd be right. You might as well just head back and grab the truck and take that back or something.
Alright, I'll do that.
Sounds good.
Right, we'll hire somebody to get the truck. And he can take that home, and I'll run this back to the yard. That didn't take too long at all. Very pleasing. Right, here we are. Let's just roll this to here and give it a quick clean. The truck is not back yet either, but we'll see that shortly. I'll make this neat and tidy before we put it back in the shed this time. Not the last amount of lime we're going to be using, but for now it will do. Right, there we go. All reversed up. I'm going to leave this hooked up actually, because the chances are we're going to use these on the lime spreaders again before we use them on the planters. So I'd just like you to note here, clean, dirty, outrageous. Nicely done, Args. Didn't take too long, did it?
No, it was good. Good to get another little task knocked off there. Now, I don't know what you paid that auto drive driver, but he did a lap of the whole field before he headed out. So I don't know where we found him.
I also asked him to come back to the lime point, and he's just arrived somewhere, but it's not the lime point.
Oh, another lime station. Oh well.
Oh well.
We'll go track him down afterwards.
We're not hiring him again.
No, it's good. It's good to get the get some canola planted.
Absolutely, yeah. It feels like we're making a bit of progress, although that money is getting very tight now, isn't it? We're going to have to, do a bit of investment to to make sure everything's planted?
Yeah, we might have to go and talk to the bank manager. We seem to get on well with them.
We do. Yeah, we do. I'd just like to point out as well, my nice clean equipment and your not so nice clean equipment.
I'm intrigued with that, actually. I don't know how you managed to get it clean.
With the pressure washer.
Use the pressure washer.
Oh, did you put the detonator in? You went to the effort of changing the name of the mod to scam me.
Oh, I don't know how you managed to get it so clean, because I just tried to clean that truck and it's rather dirty.
Yeah, well, I used it and it didn't work. And I was like, oh, damn, the pressure washer's not working, so I just easy dev cleaned it.
So you didn't actually click that it was a faulty pressure washer?
Well, my spreader was fully dirty already, so when I was spraying, nothing was happening. It was just nothing was happening.
So you tried to pretend like you'd cleaned with the pressure washer when you hadn't actually?
I took it away around the corner with a bucket and a soapy water, and I cleaned it by hand.
I'm looking forward to seeing your perspective of that, and I'm disappointed my Discord just crashed as we were conversing about it.
You've got to laugh.
You do. We've had a few laughs tonight. It's been good.
We have indeed. We have indeed. Right.
Oh, on that note, I didn't actually go to any effort. It's friend. Thanks to our mutual friend Yoss.
How did I know he would be behind it?
It was conjured up over a live stream while you were overseas. So.
Yeah, well.
Here it is. Thank you, Yoss. That was fun. Anyhow.
Yes, thanks, Yoss.
Right. Well, you have a good rest of your week, or a good week, and we'll catch you again next week for more fun.
Sounds good, mate. Yeah.
We'll You've got another driver to go and discover.
Yeah, I'm going to go find out where he's gone.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks, mate. Take it easy.
He's probably had a few 4Xs and gone and finished it or something.
Yeah, probably. We'll find him.
All right, mate. Have a good one.
Yeah, take care, mate. See you later.
See ya.
Yes, there we go, folks. Scammed by the cleanest farmer in Farm Sim. But there we go. Always good for the banter. I hope you all have a very good week, and I will see you all again very soon. It is goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Mr. Args too, wherever he's gone. Take care, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.